Hello everybody, it's me, I'm back. My whopping 50 subscribers have just been dying to see me. Anyway, this is a quick-ish, I bet it's gonna be long, video because I'm back in Australia, I'm back home, and I thought I would wrap up what was my study abroad vlog videos with a final kind of video talking about what it's like to be back from studying abroad or from any of your adventures overseas, and what I felt like and how I kind of went about everything. I've been back for over a month now, about 5 weeks now, so it's a long time, I know that. So I thought it's been long enough now that I can give a good solid kind of, I don't know, gist of how I feel. Basically, to make a long story short, as soon as I got back, it was very euphoric. I was like, this is amazing, my family and friends are here, and it felt really good. And for the first few days, I was very overwhelmed with everything because it was all like, you know, stimulus from people, and everyone's like, oh my god, what's going on, and stuff like that. And that was amazing. And then I would say within the first week to 2 weeks, that's when I started to, I wasn't really, luckily for me, I never got upset or depressed about being home, but it felt really weird. Like, everything was the same. Like, when we drove into my hometown, I'm from a very small town, it's like 6,500 people, when I'm not living in the city. And so we drove back in and I was expecting this, I don't know, like, oh my god, so different. And it was just exactly the same people walking around, just minor differences, like the Commonwealth Bank had moved, which I thought was like, whoa, because I was just trying to latch onto something. And it's very weird because what happens is you've gone through this crazy change within yourself over the 6 months, the 9 months like I had, but then everyone else has been back at home just living their normal day-to-day lives. So of course, when you return, of course there'll be some minor changes, but you know, people are just doing what they did, and you're just like, what the hell? It feels like this whole experience almost never happened, and I felt like it was a dream. It just felt like it didn't even happen, like as if I had just been in some weird time warp, and instead of, you know, it was like here to here, and this is all the stuff in the middle, and I just kind of jumped over it, and this like didn't happen. It was really, really weird. But then after a few weeks, I started to realize that it did happen, and not realize is the wrong word. I would say that it just started to feel like, although it feels like England was a whole nother life, once a few weeks went by and I was kind of started to be grounded in where I am now, it was like, okay, it was real, although it kind of does feel like another life. It did happen, and these experiences were mine. And yeah, it's really good because you can then be like, okay, that was amazing, and now I'm here, back, you know, in my home. And then very recently, so we were talking about a month, just over a month into it now, I'm starting to get a sense of restlessness because I'm like, I just want to do something, because when you're over there, it's all new and it's all exciting and there's always something happening to like capture your imagination and make you feel alive. And then when you get home, it's all very familiar, of course. So I am feeling a bit restless right now. And that's because I've been at home kind of recuperating for 5 weeks, and I'm just about to start university again for my final semester, and I'm about to get into it, and I'm ready for that. Like, I'm ready to just do something again. If I had to offer some advice, and of course it's coming from my own personal experience, and everyone's experience is different, because for example, I have a friend who I studied abroad with. When she returned, she actually got quite depressed, like pretty depressed. She wasn't happy being at home, and I can't speak for her about why she felt like that, but I just wanted to acknowledge that that does happen to some people. But I think it's important to make sure you try and keep yourself as positive as you can, and just, you know, acknowledge what happened and be where you are always. I was there then and I'm here now. So I would say when you first get back, the best thing to do is just to immerse yourself with people, with your friends, with your family. You know, go and see everyone you know, and just, you know, be in the love of that, because it's just amazing, and you can share your experiences and it'll make you feel like you're back at home, and all the positive energy coming from your family and friends will outweigh the nostalgia from not being overseas still. And then I would say have some time to rest, at least a week. You know, just when you're planning to come home, make sure you plan to be home at least a week. I would say like 2 at least, but minimum a week, where you can just take the time to just rest. And because there's a lot of crap that you have to deal with, like establishing your bank accounts again, you know, letting everything know that you're back in the country, mailing, all of these things that you had to like take care of to make sure that you can function again as the citizen of your home country. And then finally, I would say just get out there and get into it. Once you've rested and you're at the point where I am, you feel restless, you're just ready to get going. Let's just get going. So just jump into your life once you've given yourself some time, and keep moving forward so that there's no stale, I'm stuck here, overseas was so good, there's nothing here for me. That's all a mindset thing. So yeah, hopefully that shed some light, and hopefully other people are enjoying a beautiful study abroad, and they may watch this and this might give you some insight into what it's like to return. I just wanted to quickly also say that I'm pretty unlikely to be posting more videos. I mean, I was never a regular uploader anyway, but I might post some videos here and there, you never know. But of course my study abroad has come to an end, so that will be the end of my study abroad vlogs. So to those 50 subscribers, I say thank you for, you know, watching me, and I look forward to hopefully one day posting the odd video which you guys can enjoy. Thank you.